This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment. Mitch, have you heard about this controversial coffee cup test?
No, you got to tell me about it.
So there's a CEO in Australia who is getting a lot of flack online for what he calls his coffee cup test.
Okay.
If you come into his firm to interview for a job, he starts off the interview by taking you into the kitchen and giving you a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, whatever it is your pleasure. Once the interview is over, he takes notice of whether you take your own coffee cup back to the kitchen, clean it, and put it away.
I like that because I'm a big person at the shopping grocery stores, people that take their cart backs. I think it says everything about you.
Yes.
I wonder about that though. Like I don't know if I guess I would ask, hey, can I take this back? I don't know if I'd be comfortable to just get up and go and do it though.
Right, because that sort of assumes that you're comfortable there and you're okay to go back to the kitchen. But he says it shows him whether or not you're good at doing even the most menial of tasks.
I like that. Well, and imagine people, when you're hiring somebody, you have your things.
Yes.
You want to know if that maybe for him, that might work. For somebody else, it probably wouldn't. But I love that idea, though. I think it's a great idea.
He says he keeps a clean, sparkling kitchen, but he also wants to know, are you a team player or do you expect someone else to do the little things for you?
All right. He'd make a great mom after dinner, that's for sure.
True.
See if you do that.
Anyway, something to think about on your next job.
I'm going to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I won't have to find another job.
Let's hope not. An elementary school in Oklahoma facing major backlash after hiring a school principal with a questionable past who also doubles as a drag queen. The superintendent of the state of Oklahoma has called for the immediate termination of Chantel Mandalay, who is known to read storybooks to children at local libraries while performing as a drag queen. The 52-year-old in question is actually Dr. Shane Mernon, who has a controversial past. Reports reveal Mernon faced child pornography charges, which were later dropped. The school district has defended the hiring, emphasizing the individual's past qualifications. However, it's the connection to child pornography charges that had parents questioning why he was even considered to begin with, regardless of whether the charges were dropped.
And I would hope that anytime you hire somebody, a teacher is one thing, but a principal is another, that they've vetted them very well to kind of see where they're at. And apparently it seems like the superintendent had to know that was going on. You know? I mean, I imagine you could see where they might have been doing it in secret, but it doesn't sound like it because there's pictures that were easily found. So.
Right, and so are the records of the charges that were brought up against him.
Skimming past that.
Yeah, right. I mean, and I think in a situation like that, if you know that's on the record, and how could you not, then you get out in front of it and say, hey, yes, but the charges were dropped. This was the situation. At least giving the guy an opportunity. But if you sort of pretend like you're sort of sweeping it under the rug, I think it makes it look worse for parents who want the truth.
And God forbid, if anything ever did, you knew that there was possibility of that, and you're the superintendent, imagine that what you would have to face for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And that child, if God forbid anything ever happened.
Exactly.
We go now to where star meets bigger star. You figure out who is who. Pope Francis is apparently a Sylvester Stallone fan. Check this out.
Siamo cresciuti con I vostri film.
We grew up with your films.
Ready? We boxed.
The Rocky star actually visited the Vatican and met the Pope along with Sly's wife and his 3 daughters, because the Pope doesn't have wife and daughters.
No, he doesn't.
He's
not supposed to. Not that he knows of.
Not that he knows about. Maybe the superintendent should have vetted him.
Yeah, right.
The video shows Stallone and Francis quickly throwing some fake punches at each other as the Pope told the actor he's a big fan. Stallone's visit to the Vatican took place ahead of his new Netflix doc. It's called Sly. It's billed as an intimate and unexpected look at the early life of the action star, as well as reflections on his decades-long career. Indeed, he has definitely kept a career going and going and going no matter what. Came from nothing, worked his butt off to get Rocky out.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he did some questionable movies before Rocky.
Yes, he did.
If you know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
one of those. But that was swept. Nobody ever talks about that at all.
That was a career builder back then.
Back then it was, you're right. But it's neat to see the personal side of people like the Pope, where they're humans too.
Yeah.
Sometimes we put them way up there.
I find it fascinating that Netflix is featuring Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger in these really compelling documentaries.
And that Schwarzenegger thing, watch it. It's really cool. I think Sly's going to be cool as well. You want to do more of this?
I think so.
All right, stick around. We got more trending news and entertainment and fun indeed. Stick around.